JDs and gentlemen, goys and burls, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video, guys, we have some XDefiant leaks to talk about. Not a lot, this will probably be a shorter one, but I'm going to end it with a discussion like we did yesterday, and speaking of yesterday, you guys absolutely blew up yesterday's video. You guys went crazy in the comments with discussion, likes, everything about it. You guys were just overwhelmingly so supportive, and honestly, over the past couple weeks, you guys have been blowing this channel up, and I can't thank you guys enough. I can't wait for the full release of XDefiant to bring you guys gun guides, camo grinds, and everything else that we have planned for the upcoming content release of XDefiant. So, if you guys want to and you aren't already, make sure you subscribe. It means the world to me. We upload almost every single day here on the channel. We try to get as much content out as best we can, but I know a lot of you have been saying, let's get that quality over quantity instead of just bombarding you guys with videos. We can start making some really, really good content upon the launch of this game. And speaking of launch, yesterday, we got some more information on the leak side of things regarding XDefiant. I talked about in my previous video that I posted yesterday that there were the new X coins or whatever they were of the new currencies been showing up on the Ubisoft site, as well as the ability to use Ubisoft coins to get tier skips and battle pass skips and things like that, as well as rare weapons and legendary skins that we've seen popping up for new guns and stuff. And that was kind of a little bit of a tell, in my opinion, that we're probably going to be seeing XDefiant release inevitably a little bit sooner rather than later. But then later on in the day yesterday, we got more leaks, achievements, player cards, and a ton of stuff that was uploaded to the Ubisoft Connect page, which honestly, at this point, all fingers are pointing towards a release coming pretty soon. And we're going to talk about that in a couple minutes about what I think the release window looks like. But just to clarify, if you guys don't already know, the release window is anywhere from now until the end of March 31st based off the earnings call, talking about the Season 0 being in the quarter that is going on currently. So I've been saying for a while, I don't think it's going to take all the way until March 31st. But with all these new leaks and things coming out of the blue, just out of nowhere being uploaded and stuff, I think we're getting at least close to the marketing push for XDefiant. So I'm hype. Hope you guys are hyped. That's one of the questions for today's video. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions on. You guys still hyped about the game? I've been seeing yesterday when XDefiant was trending on Twitter that a lot of people were coming out saying the game's dead on arrival, the game's not going to have much support, people aren't going to play it, it missed its window, blah, 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 whatever it might be. And honestly, I was at the point where, when the official delay happened, I was pretty negative about it. I thought it was wrong that the delay happened. I thought the game was in a pretty decent spot for a launch, especially into early access, but it happens, things happen, games get delayed, it's whatever, and honestly, being a part of the development cycle, as long as we've played playtests and stuff, I'm just excited to finally get my hands on the game. I think the hype will grow. I think the success of Palworld and Helldivers is a perfect example that people are looking for new games to play, and inevitably, when the game is free to play, more people are more likely going to come over and play it, and the cross-platform, that helps out a ton. But let's jump into what we think the time frame window is going to be, and then you guys can kind of give me your thoughts and opinions on that. All right, shameless plug right in the middle of the video if you've made it this far. I didn't want to put it in the beginning because I know I've been annoying people with it, but there'll be a link down in the description to our Discord channel. We created it like a week or two ago, and honestly, it's been blowing up ever since then. The discussions are hilarious. It's the best way to get in touch with me and any of my friends and other people in the community. It's the best way to do it. I was hesitant to make it at first, but it's become a full-on meme fest in there. So if you guys want to, there'll be a link down there. I encourage you to come join it, come hang out, talk, and you guys can stay up to date with my life and everything, video games, and just honestly anything. We talk about literally everything in there. So click that link, head on over to that. So at the time of recording this, it's February 19th, the night of, so tomorrow's the 20th when you guys are seeing this, and honestly, I don't see anything probably happening for the month of February, maybe other than some teasers at some point, or even just more leaks to continue through things being uploaded and insider information. But honestly, the days to always keep an eye on are Wednesdays for information and Fridays for releases is kind of the track record of most video games. So realistically, any of the Fridays through the month of March are the really, really appealing ones, and I think the best date to look out for information, trailer, news, whatever it might be directly from XDefiant's team and Ubisoft and Mark Rubin and them. I think March 1st is a big date. It is a Friday. I think they're inevitably looking towards that date as their tentative date to do a lot of stuff. Obviously, this is speculation, but honestly, I don't think they're going to push it all the way back till the end of the month on the 29th, the last Friday of the month. I think realistically, we're going to probably get some information. If we don't get it on March 1st next week, I could see us getting it on the 8th, but I don't know. March 1st looks like a good date. It's a good foundation to start off of, that we have the 1st and then that following week of promotion material pre-download with a launch coming on the 14th or the 15th of the week following that Thursday and Friday, leading up to the inevitable, just drop of the game. I feel like I've said inevitable a lot this video, but sorry about that. But I just think in my mind, that's the best case scenario. is a launch on the 15th, or you could really play with this every week, kind of push it back once in a while. This is all speculation, nothing that I actually know is true, but I would just look forward to that March 1st date. It just seems to be just a important date. I just feel like the beginning of the month, the best time to announce it, let people know what's going on. We know that the COD mid-season update is in the middle of March, going along to the release of Season 3 and the possible return of Rebirth Island in April, so I don't think they're going to want to really space it out too drastically close to COD and have it like butt up against Call of Duty's launch of new seasons and stuff. So I say Season 0, look for a launch around the 15th of March is my tentative date that I would look forward to. But let me know down in the comments section below. You guys excited? What do you guys think the release window is going to look like? Are you ready to get your hands on XDefiant? Do you think the hype's growing as much as I do? I don't know. Let me know down below. I love you guys to death. Appreciate all the love and support recently here on the channel. If I got any news or information for tomorrow's video, we'll have one. If not, I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, boys, you know exactly how we're doing it. You're beautiful, one of a kind, and until next time, boys.
Douches.